In case you didn't know, .gif image files, also called gifs or giffies, are short, low-resolution video clips that are set to self-repeat. That's the greatest thing about GIF files, is their nature. They just keep going on and on forever, or at least as long as they're allowed to do so. Often, they show us some of the funniest moments caught on camera. And these are my favorites. Now, this one is just cruel. This sheep totally fucking does this on purpose. But you gotta wonder, what the heck did she do to piss it off like that? Here's what's unbelievably funny about this one. Now, we can all see how poorly that kick was choreographed. Mark Hamill couldn't be any further away from that stuntman. That sort of camera angle boo-boo has happened even in the best of movies. So no, it's not the miss. It's the out-of-control Boba Fett's careening through the background. Now, here's what that tells me. This is a special effect. This was no mere slip-up by some careless editor, 4:45 in the morning just before previews. Somebody actually had to work on these frames in order to produce that visual effect. During all that time, literally staring at this chain of images, and yet they missed this obvious flaw. And no, this is not from an outtake or a trim. This sequence was featured in the theatrical release of this multi-million-dollar wet fart of a movie. And that's just one of the many reasons why Episode 6 sucked worse than most of the new trilogy. Episode 1 is not retrievable, okay? I'm on the board there, but not the other two. But you fuckers need to admit it. I'm tired. Tired, damn it. This poor dog is going to have to be repeatedly slapped for all eternity thanks to this damn GIF. Meanwhile, the oblivious and yet adorable expression on the lab's face forces the conflict out of you, and you piss your pants laughing. I like both the creative aspects and the tragedy it depicts. And where I find it to be creative is the probability of what it would actually look like if he were ever to be fool enough to try a stunt like this. And now the tragedy of it. It's that this president has been, noted for his coolness. And that is exactly what he needs to convey. Because the moment he shows something like this to the world is the moment they're going to reclassify him as an angry black man in charge of nuclear weapons. And that's the day they would kill him. What? You think this is just some dumbass jokes? Fuck you. I'm outsider. You need to wake up. Someone made this to send a message. Oh my God, I'm so paranoid. Wearing your pants around your thighs is stupid enough. Thinking you can run down a car on foot? Another level entirely. recognize the lyrics from the name of the GIF file? It's so appropriate to this, right? I mean, I would play you a clip from the actual song to go along with the video, but yeah. Well, just, okay, I'm not going to get angry. I'm just going to move forward. Alright, I find this one funny because it reminds me of A Hard Day's Night, where I kept noticing this guy trying to hang cool with Ringo Starr. And nobody is that fucking cool, man. Ringo wouldn't have beat your ass. I mean, I'm sorry. I know that's wrong. Ringo wouldn't beat anybody's ass. I'm just pissed about, you know, the copyright thing and why I can't play the song. Okay, you know, I'm sorry. I'm back on task now. I'm sorry. Okay, I just like to imagine what it would have happened if the guy had, after Ringo had bailed, and he just kept getting drunker and drunker, and he kept like, fuck. I mean, this is the part of the show that would have worked so much better if I could have just played the actual song. You know, I could have synced it with the, that yeah part. Right. Happening right when the guy goes down. I'm okay. I'm sorry. I've done it again. I'm so sorry. I mean, I could have, put some additional sound effects, like the effect from the Warner Brothers cartoons where they're all mixed into separate effects and it can go with a big clatter. I mean, it's classic comedy. Classic comedy.